Ladies and gentlemen, the global peace ambassador himself, Gurudev Sri Sri Ravi Shankar.
I feel I've come to one part of my own home, as I always consider the whole world is my family. Though it's late, nevertheless I could visit this time. I'm very glad. If you have some question, I would like to take.
I want to ask, how are you planning to make the people of Ghana so happy in these harsh economic conditions we have in this country?
How do you program someone's mind to be happy, devoid of all conditions? How are you going to do that? I've already read that it's not a religious practice. How do you engage in your activities? I see you helping a group, a school, a society. So I was asking, as an individual, how do you hope to help me as a person? Upon everything that is asked, please, who are you? Who are you?
We have a lot going on in Africa. Everybody's trying to find their way, and there's a lot of trauma that is pushed down, mental health and everything. And I think that the initiative Guru is taking is going to change Africa as a whole and the whole wide world.
For us, it's a hope. It's a hope.
Can you share a little bit about your background?
Okay. Peter is a young man who born and brought in slum. Peter get himself in many things, in drugs, in crime, to be shooted by police, to be jailed. Many things have passed through my life, but today I'm somebody else. A heart of living make me understand who is Peter, who is me, because you can't give something you don't have. You can't give peace and yourself you don't have that peace.
This is a question everybody would have. Is the art of living a religion?
No, actually I'm Muslim. Yes, but the art of living is an art of living.
There he is.
Africa, Gurudev, Sri Sri Ravi Shankar. Because we love you just the way you are. You are peace ambassador.
To call you a man of a peace ambassador is an understatement.
They were telling me I am the ambassador of peace. Just me being ambassador of peace will not work. Every individual must be an ambassador of peace. We hope the center can benefit millions of Nigerians and also people from Pan-African countries.
Ade apẹlórí apẹlẹsẹ ìgbàlẹ̀ yẹn àmàlékún àwọlẹ̀ yẹn àmàlékún.
On every 20th of August of every year, we celebrate Isheshe Day, which is a traditional festival. And today you are here in the palace. Today is going to be a remarkable day for you, by the grace of God.
It's a beautiful thing to see how you have maintained the old tradition for almost 2 centuries now. Today, the society is undergoing moral degradation is because we are not honoring our tradition and culture.
Just yesterday, we were at the Happiness Center
the center will impact positively on the earth of everyone. I have promised them that I will ensure that my chiefs and I, and the sons and daughters of this kingdom, will always pay you a visit at the Happiness Center.
The Oniro of Iruland, I want to say a very big thank you to you for coming, and we hope to have you some other time in our midst.
Christian, but I also understand him. Any video that I see of him on the internet, I'm like, that's good. I'm gonna take note. It's always something very enlightening, very tangible and easy. And a lot of people think it's gonna be something highly religious or something that they can't understand. But for me, it's like everyday concepts that I can incorporate into my life. So if his videos are great, I can only imagine what's gonna happen tonight.
The World Health Organization says that depression is the world's second killer. And by 2030, depression will be the world's #1 killer.
We have to teach people how, using their own breath, they can get rid of anxiety, tension and depression. Shall we do a short meditation? It's simple technique of relaxation in which both body and mind gets deep rest.
Being here and sitting in the meditation after a stressful, very, very intense day, feeling a big load lift from my shoulders, gave me the realization that this visit to Africa is important and it's at the right time.
Imagine if you did this every day. Imagine if every African did this every day. Imagine if 7.5 billion people did this every day. What kind of world do you think we would have? We would have a world that is filled with peace, tranquility, and love.
The conflicts in our area, the crisis every time. We have been to most difficult areas. The drug addiction that is here, the alcohol, that anxiety that pushes our youth to the negative. So when you touch the mindset where we are not very able to touch, I think 60% of the problem is solved. Because even in our speeches, we talk about mindset, change of the mindset, but the actual implementation is lacking. The art of living might be the answer that we've been searching for. I feel like God has sent His right hand to support or enable the Pan-African women to work with you.
देखो यही आता है अपना संकल्प से अपना चलते रहते हैं, सारी चीजें अपने आप अपनी अपनी जगह पे आ ही जाती है. Everything will fall into place.
Nice to see you. It's my pleasure. I think I'm very, very, very lucky to be in front of you.
I heard already 3,000 prisoners have already done the program.
Yes. Yeah, the Art of Living program has taken place in 6 prisons so far. We've observed that there have been quite a lot of changes among the prisoners that have participated in those programs. They've completely changed. They've been maybe depressed, but over time, we've seen the changes. They appear more happier than before and engaging in different activities of the prison. So we so much appreciate as the service for this kind of program, and we feel I was sharing with him that we could roll out to other prisons up country. And we look forward to more of this after the signing of this kind of memorandum of understanding.
You know, the people who will be released from the prisons, we would like to train them as trainers. So that when they go back to their community, they can bring change in their community. They can reduce the crime rate. So we would request Commissioner to help us in getting some place.
To appreciate the programs. It brings such a calmness that is quite unusual in our rehabilitation programs. So it's much welcome.
That's why I came all this way to.
How far you have traveled?
15 hours. We came 15 hours.
15 hours by bus. Wow.
Before I come here, but I remember him, I just cried because it's the first time to meet Guruji.
Lot of things will change right now. Africa will rise again.
Seen your conviction reaching out to hard-to-reach people like fighters, militants. My question is, what gives you such conviction?
Because I believe in love, and I know love is very powerful and it can move the world. Love moves the world.
Art of living is not religion. It's about life of caring and sharing. And if you think there's any better life than that, then show me.
We're very delighted about everything you do all over the world. You are not particular about any race. You've given your life to the entire humanity.
We've seen increasingly people move from talking about IQ to talking about EQ. And we see people who have moved even from talking about emotional intelligence now to cultural intelligence. There is no master of that as Gurudev Sri Ravi Shankar.
Culture is like the breath of humanity. We have to nurture it, we have to honor it, and we have to pass it on to the next generation. Without culture, no society can exist and no society can be vibrant. Of the colors, black has been regarded, respected from ancient time. All the deities of the Indian mythology are from black stone. Black is connected with divinity in India. In English, say there's a bad day means it's a black day. This is the beginning of discrimination on the color of our skins. They say you're brown, you're black, you're white, you're yellow, whatever that is. Divinity is in all colors.